Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today, where I'm going to play with Rachel's weekly challenge, which was paint swatches. And it was paint swatches on card as well as on fabric. So I've used one of my stamps. This was a Flourishes stamp. And I've printed two images. Set that aside. One to card, and that's watercolour card, and one to a piece of homespun, plain homespun. And I've got to say, that one printed better than the one to card. I quite like that. Okay, so now I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do or how I'm going to work this. I'm going to use two of my pre-made journal cards, so I've got those set aside here, and I think I'll cut this one out, and I'll need to use my rotary cutter for that. And it would help if I knew what I'd done with my cutting board, wouldn't it? My ruler. And I can't see it, so I'll just use an ordinary ruler very carefully. Okay. So we've got about ½ an inch there, so we'll go just over the 8. And this is a rotary cutter that I keep just for fabric. And then this piece I might use for my swatches, my paint swatches. So I won't cut it until I know just how much I'm going to use. Okay, we might start with the card first. I'm going to paint the card, and I need another piece of card for the paint swatch. Sorry, I am dithering around here, so we'll keep that out. All right, now I'm going to use my watercolour paints, which are here. Okay, I've printed onto this paper, which is quite a good watercolour paper. So leave that there, put my paints here. I've got a palette to the side of me here and a couple of brushes. And we'll see how we go. I need another tissue, I think. And I probably won't talk much during this video because otherwise it will be a bit long. I'm just going to add some colour on the card, and I'm not being too fussy about it. Okay, let's go. Put that there, I think, otherwise I'm going to be leaning across or reaching. Okay, so that's that one, and they are my paint swatches. I hope, yeah, they're okay. So that one is done. Oh, I might use a bit of the, just, here we go. So that's that one with the matching swatches. Now let's see how this works. I don't think I'll use the really large brush for this one. So I want, first off, some red. There we go, just a bit of white around, I think. And that's that one. We'll add the white to the colour. There we go. Right, just move that aside. So I want this one on here, and I think I can fray it a bit. Might have to trim that down, I think. Just give that a moment to dry. That one should be fine. And I'm going to trim the top. Could probably trim a bit more off there actually. That one goes on this card. So what we might do is grab some yellow. We'll use the same one. Maybe. No, we didn't use yellow, we did really use this more creamy. The more creamy yellow. There we go, done. So that's that one. Okay, so we can trim this down, and I need my this thingy. That's the card that goes with this one, and I haven't got that yellow on. Okay, I've still got it here. There we go. So we need to trim this down. So that will go on like that. So let's get it on. Oh, don't look at the other side. Actually, yeah, that was the one I put on crooked. Oh dear. I think I should change my channel name to Haphazard Crafter. Or anything but straight crafter would be good too. Ooh. Okay. The light's going. Now I'm going to stamp something there, I think. I don't know what at this stage, but we'll see. And that one. And what I might do is, because there's supposed to be stitching in this, so I might stitch this onto a piece of card to place it on there, and the same with that. Yeah, definitely. And this one I'm going to use a black pen. I'm going to stamp there, maybe add a bit of washi here, and yeah. Okay, let me grab some washi and I'll be back. Okay, so these are my pieces. This was stamped onto cardstock with a colour swatch. I've used a sentiment from the stamp set, and this stamp set is a Flourishes set, and it's called Stitched for You. Okay, it's got some nice images in there. Yeah, not my favourite. I mean, I think probably Rachel sort of blended her colours down and used those colours where I haven't. I've coloured as if I'm colouring in. This is the second one, and I prefer this one. This one was stamped to fabric and then just watercoloured in. I did try and do a bit more blending with this one of the colours here, and that's the swatch. And I use like a white, silvery white for the tie, and that hardly shows up at all. But yeah, I quite like it. I think I prefer this one. So that's my little play with Rachel's challenge, and I'm also using this for my 100 days in my everyday journal, and it's 58, I believe. I'm not sure, I'll probably use this one. I really like that one, but we'll see. I've got to check where I'm up to page wise, but I'll show you that in the next video, hopefully. Okay, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that wasn't too, it wasn't too long. Rachel's challenges seem to get longer. I mean, at least I was able to speed things up a little bit with this one. All right, I will see you for the next challenge or the next day. Thanks, bye.